To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for, huh? It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm Keiichi Sato. My buddy, Akira Saita, got me to join this mixer party today. This is Ayami Shindo and Rieko Todoroki, and they're both office workers. I connected with Ayami through an app, and we figured, why not organize a mixer party? Oh, cool. Nice to meet you both.
Same here. OMG, you guys are super good looking. We both work for a staffing agency, but to be honest, it's pretty hard to connect with guys outside of work. Exactly. Dating someone at the office might seem thrilling, but then you remember you have to be careful about everything you do.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Me too. I'm not really into the idea of dating people I work with. The energy at the mixer was easygoing, and before long, our conversation shifted to what we desire in a romantic relationship.
To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
So, you're not concerned about things like having common beliefs or how compatible you'd be while living with your husband?
Those things matter too, but financial stability is kind of non-negotiable, right?
So, it's really about having that financial security and a solid income, huh? Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for. Same here. There's no chance I'm pulling in $10,000 each month.
Seriously? You only earn $1,800 a month? Yikes! That's pretty low.
Come on, a man's worth isn't only about his paycheck, right? It's really about creating a life together, not just about how much money he's pulling in right now.
But let's be real, $1,800 a month isn't a whole lot to get by on. Unless you're guaranteed to move up and earn more, surviving on that for a long time could be pretty tough.
I see. Makes sense, I guess. Look, I'm still pretty new in my career, and my pay is bound to increase. Plus, you can't really measure someone's value just by how much they earn.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
In the end, things got super uncomfortable, and the mixer just kind of died down without anyone heading to the second round. The next day, over at Tokimeki Staffing Agency's office, with the recent change in management, we now have a new CEO. I've heard he'll be making his way around the office soon. But first, I was thinking a few of us could drop by his office to introduce ourselves. Whoa, a change in leadership? I'm wondering what the new CEO is like.
Could they be super charismatic or something? I just hope it doesn't interfere with how the company runs.
I've been told he led the Days branch, and is great at turning things around. Apparently he's a quick thinker and a skilled leader. Yujiro, Ayami, and Rieko. Can I rely on you three to help me welcome our new CEO on behalf of our department?
Sure. Got it.
Sure thing. Excuse us. I'm Koji from the sales department. It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together. It's an honor, sir.
Wait, are you serious? Hold on. Isn't that the guy we saw at the mixer yesterday?
Nice to meet you all. I'm Keiichi Sato. Thanks for coming all the way here.
It just can't be. No way. You're Keiichi from last night's mixer, aren't you? What on earth are you doing here?
Ayami? Since we're in front of the CEO, let's try to stay on our best behavior. Oh, no worries at all. Actually, I know Ayami and Rieko. I didn't bring up that I was going to be the new CEO for your job back then, so I can see why that surprised you both.
No way! You're actually our new CEO?
Yep, it's true. Mr. Sato led the Days branch and did an incredible job, which is why he's now the CEO of our whole company back at the head office. I've been on his team since he was at Days branch, and believe me, he's the real deal.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So, does that mean the monthly salary you brought up yesterday was totally made up?
I thought that if I shared my actual salary, you wouldn't really see me for who I am. I can't really build a good connection with someone who's just chasing after the Mrs. CEO status, you know what I mean?
Mr. Sato really values real connections, even when it comes to his personal life.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wow, talk about a major plot twist.
It's hard to believe that Keiji is actually our new CEO.
Yeah, wild, right?
Hold on a sec. Were you guys chatting about the mixer party from yesterday?
No way! Maybe I should stick to dating people in the same industry after all.
Yeah, totally. They'd understand the job stress, plus they'd have a stable income.
Oh, really now? Well, how about grabbing drinks with me then?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I've actually been meaning to chat with you, Yujiro.
And so, Ayami and Rieko went out for drinks with Yujiro, but the next day. Hello there, Koji.
Excuse us.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Sato. What brings you here? Well, I've been giving it some thought, and I'm hoping to inspire a fresh way of thinking, especially within the sales department and the trainers for our temp staff.
Based on internal feedback and evaluations from HR, we'd like to address a few things with the sales department. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. I only just became the head of the sales department right before you got here, so I haven't had a moment to focus on shifting mindsets within our team. Great, then we'll get right to it. Ayami, it seems like you're having a hard time when it comes to interviewing our temp workers and really hearing them out.
Huh? I don't think that's true.
Well, HR's feedback shows that many temp workers felt uncomfortable where they were working. You should think about having more in-depth interviews to help place them in the right environments.
But if I dedicate even more time to those interviews with our temp workers, I won't have time for anything else. We have a lot of temp workers registered at our agency, and I'm already having a hard time managing my schedule. Where am I supposed to find this extra time?
I get that it's a bit much to interview every temp worker we bring in each time, but making sure those interviews are on point is essential. If you collect solid details about each temp from the start, it'll make things easier for you later.
Fine. I'll give it a shot, I guess.
And Rieko, it seems like your staffing plans and reports often have a few errors. If you put together more thorough plans and reports, it'll definitely make temp staffing easier down the line.
Really? No one has ever brought that up. Not even my old bosses.
Actually, some of the other employees told me that a few of your documents are missing key details.
Seriously? I thought I was doing pretty good with what I do.
If other employees are bringing it up, it's a sign that something isn't right. Putting together thorough reports and collecting practical feedback can help you identify areas for improvement in your staffing operations. So make sure you're on top of your paperwork as well as the tasks you're handling.
Got it.
And finally, Yujiro. Wait, me too? There aren't any big problems with your performance, but some of the female staff have mentioned that you're a bit too cozy with them. Wait, what? It's great to get along with your coworkers, but be careful not to let it impact the work environment. Yes, sir. So I guess that's everything I wanted to share with you all.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything. I really hope everyone uses this feedback to make an effort to enhance their performance at work.
Thank you, Mr. Sato. We'll definitely work on creating proper instructions for interviewing temp workers and handling documents using your feedback as a guide. That sounds great. All right, well, I'll let you handle it from here.
With Koji here, we don't really have a choice but to go with it. I really liked how easygoing things used to be.
This place is gonna feel so serious now.
Honestly, they should just let us do our thing without micromanaging us. A few weeks later. Hey, Saki, your report was really easy to follow and nicely laid out this time. It's clear you've been working hard and putting in a lot of effort.
Really? Thank you so much.
And Yujiro, I'm really impressed with how you've been concentrating on your work since you got that feedback. Your communication skills are making it easier to get along with our temp workers. Very nice work. Thanks a lot, sir. Keep up the good work, both of you.
Yes, sir.
With Koji at the helm, the sales department's atmosphere has definitely improved, but... Yes, hello?
Hey Keiichi, what's happening? With the temp staff for our new shopping center. We're 5 people short. There have been a bunch of unexpected absences from your temp workers.
Whoa, seriously? Oh man, I'm really sorry about this. I'll check with our team and get back to you right away. So we have a bit of an issue. Our client just called about the temp staffing problem. Who was overseeing this case?
That would be me.
I confirm that there were some temp staff who didn't show up. We truly apologize for what happened this time.
I've already arranged for some extra temp workers to head over to our client, so we've got things under control for the time being.
We were meant to send 10 temp workers to our client. How did we end up with so many absences?
Honestly, I thought the conditions our client had wouldn't be such a poor fit for our temp workers. I figured the temps we sent would manage it without any issues.
Was that based on in-depth interviews you had with our temp workers?
Well, I sort of depended on the staffing reports that Rieko put together.
So you never got around to interviewing the temp workers themselves?
No, not really.
May I see that staffing report, Rieko?
Sure, here it is.
Didn't I tell you to be more detailed in these staffing reports? This one is really lacking in clarity, making it hard to understand how our temp workers are performing.
If the staffing report had been put together well, and the details communicated properly, we wouldn't have ended up in this tough situation.
You're right.
This is just what I was worried about when I talked about areas for you two, Ayami and Rieko, to improve the other day. Careless work can lead to small issues that eventually become major mistakes like this. Koji has really helped the department get back on its feet, but everyone needs to step up their individual efforts too.
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry, sir.
Hey, weren't you both getting personal guidance from Mr. Sato? Honestly, Saki and I have been putting in the effort to improve, but it's clear there's a difference in how we see things compared to you two.
A little while later.
So, it looks like Ayami and Rieko ended up quitting the company after all, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they felt our approach didn't really click with them. They had their own pride to think about, which made it all pretty challenging. Hello, this is Keiichi. Wait, the CEO of Doyomeki Corporation wants to speak with me? Sure thing, can you put me through? Hello, it's Keiichi from Tokimeki Staffing Agency.
We definitely made a smart move changing jobs, right, Rieko? For sure, working at Doyomeki Corporation, an event management company, is a bit of a shift from our experience at Tokimeki Staffing Agency. But honestly, it's way less stressful here. Right? I bet even if we stayed at Tokimeki Staffing Agency, we wouldn't have been able to work the way we wanted.
Ayami and Rieko, do you have a minute?
Yeah. What is it? Sure, no problem.
So I reached out to your old job earlier to learn more about your work experience.
What? Why would you do that?
Since it's a bit rare to bring on mid-career folks like you two right now, I just wanted to check if there were any issues. They pointed out a couple of things. Ayami, it seems you had some trouble with building connections and interviewing the temp workers properly. And Rieko, you seem to have a hard time with making detailed reports and preparing your documents. No worries, I'll keep track of those areas you both needed to work on and help you out moving forward. Let's tackle these challenges together, alright?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
And a few weeks later.
Our bosses are super controlling around here. Are they actually gonna try to fix my issues here too? Can't I just have the freedom to do my own thing?
Hey there, Ayami and Rieko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sato? What are you doing here?
We're offering staffing support for the event your company is putting together. You both are managing it, right? We look forward to working together.
Yeah, same here.
But then, on the day of the event, why are we short on temp workers at our event? What's happening?
Honestly, I believed that this amount of temp workers would be enough for the event today.
Did you take a moment to think about the full event timeline before getting Tokimeki's staffing agency to manage the staffing?
Well, that was the idea. And I've got the event proposal right here as well.
Isn't Rieko the one who made that proposal? And you really think this careless proposal will make the event a success?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Toto.
How about we tap into our company's resources and see if we can bring in additional temp workers to the event? Noah, can I count on you for that?
Gotcha. I'll contact our company right away.
I really appreciate it. That's super helpful. I'll pop over to the booths that are a bit understaffed and walk them through what they need to do. At the end of the day, Noah, Mr. Toto, and I had to jump in and handle the mess. Once the event wrapped up, if it wasn't for Keiichi and Noah getting involved, the event would have been total chaos. I think I already went over the key things to keep in mind and the issues you both have that Mr. Sato told me about, right?
Yes, we were aware of that.
I've been watching how you both work at this event. It seems like things are pretty much the same as when you were at our company.
When you get feedback on how you're performing, it's a real chance to grow, you know. But you two...
If you two can't make changes after being pointed out your struggles, I'm not sure you'll grow in your careers. You need to take more control over your work and take more responsibility for what you do.
We're really sorry.
After that, Ayami and Rieko found the awkwardness at Doyomeki Corporation too much to bear, so they decided to quit. Rumor has it that even after finding new jobs, they're having a tough time fitting in anywhere.
I was supposed to be better than this. Why is this happening to me?
And as for me,
Ever since you stepped into the CEO role, Keiichi, our company has been doing way better.
our devoted staff deserves all the credit, but I'm most thankful for you being right here with me. Will you keep supporting me?
Of course. Always.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.